Men are the strongest demons of the evil religion. Accept 3 saints and fairies as disciples. Treat them as his own. Cultivate into a batch of peaks so that he can break through magic. After the girls know the truth. Then they shook hands with the master of the right path about to assassinate him. But I travel through space. Into the body of the demigod who is about to be killed. A stench goes into the nose. I suddenly opened my eyes. Hit the eye is a stone stained with blood. Fluorescent green glow like a ghost. Seeing this bloody hell scene, I feel a bit familiar. Isn't this the last boss fight scene? In the previous game? My eyes look to the bright spot ahead. It's a glass face like a fairy treasure. Illuminate an elongated shadow. A cold man with black hair and robes. There is also a scar at the corner of the eye. It's the evil Tan Lang, the evil boss in the game. Villains are villains. This brother is also considered a top boss. He is the character behind the female lead Mok Tam Lam of Huian Mondaist. I decided to accept reality. Begins to recall the game's plot content. Tan Lang's surname is Bok. Because there is an inborn formless demon race. When he was young, he was abandoned by his parents who were righteous monks in the wilderness. Later, he was saved by the master of the evil medicine master. Accepting as a true disciple. When he was 13 years old. Accidentally found out that the master raised him before. Just want to wait for the demon race in his body to mature, then practice it into a human Dan. So he decided to take the advantage first. Planning to turn the living master into a medicinal pill. Let the story not be revealed. He used his own demon blood as bait. Set up banning spells, tricking, and killing countless disciples. Finally burned the master's door and ran away to the end. Stepping on the path of absolute love and devotion. 100 years later. Appreciated by Thuangsu, the master of the 8 great demon sects. Invited to be the owner of the Yula Palace. It's almost like his status is lower than the sect master. Also in this period, he accepted 3 orphaned maids as his personal disciples. The 19-year-old great disciple Fong Li Tuet. The body has the bloodline of Taiko than Huang. The highest quality of cultivation among the 3 disciples. At the same time, the breasts are also the biggest. I just remembered. In my head also appeared the appearance of Fong Li Tuet. Being tied up by that man. Think of that scene. I can't help but scold myself. It's really a beast. Now I am the original Bok Tan Lang. But she was a disciple that I cherished. At least, temporarily don't have this kind of thinking. After reprimanding myself for a while. Keep remembering. Now Feng Lixu has been assigned to work in the Kunlun sect. The second disciple, the 17-year-old Tantai Lingyan, is a member of the Van family, one of the 4 great ancient tribes of Van Chao. Because of a family riot. Her branch was chased and killed by the owner of the Van family. Previously held the position of legal guardian in the sect. The third disciple is Sam Tin Nhi, just turned 10 years old. Still serving by my side. But now I've come through. Suddenly remembered the scar in the corner of my eye. My heart suddenly sank. Could it be that I fought with Mok Tam Lam? Based on the plot. I ran out of cultivation before trying to escape back to the Thuangmin sect. Next developments. The great boss demon killed me. Is my harmless little disciple. Damn. I just crossed the sky but ended. And I'm the boss villain about to be killed. My heart hurts like 1,000 horses running through. Right now. A cold electronic sound resounds. Ting. Congratulations to the host. You were locked into the legendary Dai AI system. My heart is overjoyed beyond imagination. As expected, I'm a real space traveler. 1 second later. A piece of textual information projected into my head. Reminder for newbies. In daily life, the host only needs to keep spreading pure love and care. Then you will receive certain accumulated points, and exchanged for reward items in the merchant city system. My face is filled with hate when I see this news. Damn, obviously evil. How can I spread love and care? Full name, Bok Hong. Directed by Tan Lang. Age, 120 years old. Physically born evil spirits. Invincible poison, transcendental enlightenment, unique magic. The Danshan cultivation base collapsed, the Chi-Si was sealed off. Temporarily unable to lead when incarnating. Seeing this character attribute interface, my whole body is numb. It must be known that in the game, Tan Lang himself is the supreme magic of Hoa than middle period. I keep missing the glory days. The magic power is completely gone. In the final stage, the tiger goes down to the plain and is despised by the dog. During this critical time, even Tiu Min can corner me to death. But luckily, Taiko Nu's art. I don't need any cultivation to be able to cast this magic. This can make others not dare to act without thinking. Come to think of it, I feel a little more at ease. Right now. There are gentle footsteps coming from outside the secret room. Right after that, a young girl's voice came over. Lord Master, you have to take medicine. That voice is gentle and cheerful. Seems to have a hint of exploration. The outsider is the third disciple Samtin Nhi. Is this little girl in such a hurry? She wished I died a little sooner. I clenched my teeth to calm down. If I die here, I will disappear forever. Therefore, when meeting Samtin Nhi, every sentence can't reveal any loopholes. I didn't reply right away. I began to recall the plot of the game. After Boktan Lang fought a battle with Moktam Lam. Because of exhausting cultivation, the law of law completely disappeared. Moktam Lam returns to sect. She was seriously injured. Didn't even have time to retreat to heal. First of all, immediately announced this to the world. In the total of Xingshu and even all of the magic spells, immediately a huge shock broke out. Countless enemies squirming around. They want to kill this young sorcerer great. Kill and take. Fortunately, Tan Lang's bad reputation makes people afraid. Basically, no one dares to act without thinking. There are also many high-level demonic feelings. It could be fake news intentionally released by the official religion, wanting to make the demonic religion fall into chaos. There's no movement on the magic side. Sect Master Khan Luan Dao Sect is impatient. He immediately conveyed the mission to assassinate Boktan Lang. For main male character Tu Than, he was sent to stay in the Kangzong area for 10 years. Now he is a disciple of the palace owner Am Kui Palace. I suddenly felt a little emotional. The main male character Tu then leveled up and played all the girls. And I became a villain who was shunned by everyone. I let out a sigh and continued to remember. When the game starts, Tu then approached Dam Dai Lin Am with Samtin Nhi. Complete a few side quests. Earn the sympathy and trust of these two girls. And also at this time, Dam Dai Lin Am knew that since she was adopted, she was considered someone else's own. The end is even more tragic. The more determined the killing intent in her heart. Because she was the clever one in the harem group back in the day, Dam Dai Lin Am and Tu then make a preliminary plan together. Because Sam Lin Nhi looks after the herb garden, relying on the opportunity to offer medicine every month to poison Boktan Lang. Thinking of this, I secretly laugh bitterly. The reason why Tam Dai Lin Am ordered the little sister to poison me, it's because Boktan Lang was born with a sensitive and suspicious temperament. Only trust the little disciple. But realistic with Boktan Lang's personality, basically won't trust anyone. This is a perfect murder scenario, based on the game's explanatory text. The 3 female disciples are a bit reluctant to leave me, even though they know everything. Still can't bear to kill the master who raised them to adulthood. Especially the little disciple Samtin Nhi. With this little disciple, master is a very important person in her heart. Looks like this is the only door I can break through. These 3 great disciples are all raised by me. Absolutely do not allow this pony named Xiao Chen, sticking to one of their feathers. Whether this is a game world, so it's mine too. After a moment of cherishing, I stood up and prepared to go out. But at this moment, a curtain of light appeared in my head. You have received a beginner quest. Using immense love to touch Samtin. Makes her let go of her hatred for the host. Mission to reward 500 accumulation points and treasure the golden chest. Failure will be punished. The system will automatically detach from the host. Also creates irreparable mental damage. When I was crazy about swearing, there's a person at the door wearing a light pink long skirt. A girl of 15 or 16 years old is standing here. She buns her hair in a flexible fairy style. The girl stood there rubbing her hands nervously. Seems to have a heavy heart. In the past, the master was cautious, intelligent, and transcendent. Didn't he discover the clues early on? So he still doesn't answer me. Time goes by. The bottoms of her eyes became slightly red and wet. Why do I still call him master in my heart? He just treats me like a sacrifice. In his heart, Tin Nhi is no different from 2 sisters. Not unlike everyone else in the world. We are all just tools that can be exploited. He will forever treat sentient beings like dogs. For the sake of longevity. The Qingling demon venerable can throw anything away. But despite knowing this well, she still can't bear it. Countless past memories appear in the girl's mind. She seems to see again. The tall figure in the black robe again. The other man gently held her hand. Give her a family. The young girl couldn't hold back anymore, but she burst into tears like rain. Crying out a beautiful face. So sad. A little later, she took out a small vase from her chest with trembling. This is what second senior sister and senior brother fairy god. Give it to her. Kill the other person. Everything comes to an end. We will be free. In a girl's head. Echoing the sister's steadfast words again. She finally decided. Stretching out her white hands ready to open the door. Right now. A familiar voice came. Come in, Tin Nhi. Hearing that, Sam Tin Nhi's face turned white. The body is like a nail. She doesn't know if it's her hallucination or not. That evil man. Yet there is a hint of tenderness in his voice. His voice had a hint of gentle,